Hey Sagis, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a short and sweet energy update. What's the vibe? What's going on around you? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Sag, I also want to bring to your attention that when something resonates and strikes at a discord with you, that really hits a nerve, that kind of even upsets you or irritates you, that's also a message that's trying to come through, that's needed to be recognized, that's needed to be faced in order for you to acknowledge what is coming up for you. And that's a lower base emotion of annoyance or judgment or jealousy or just some sort of ignorance to ignoring the message through that negative emotion that's coming up for you. I'm not sure why I'm going so in depth in this, but I guess someone needs to hear this. So really acknowledge when you're feeling like that, whether through this reading or any other readings or just in life in general. When someone kind of annoys you, it's trying to really allow and pay attention to why, how they're ignoring you. How are they allowing that control in your life? Because that's someone controlling you, the ability to control you. So you really have to pay attention to how certain things are making you feel, because that is a gift that needs to be acknowledged, to show up, to be accepted, to be acknowledged, released, and then you let go to embrace that new energy of transmuting that negative energy that was there and transmuting that and opening up to the new opportunities and new, more fresh, abundant energy that wants to come in for you. Okay, so that was a mouthful. Let's get started with the reading. Sag, you know the drill. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let's see what we got here. What we got for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Number 31, Ally in Disguise. Discover the heart to find blessings. Oh, Sag. Discover the heart to find blessings. I feel like this has been such a quote in my own life that I could resonate with this, in modern day tarot, I keep saying tarot, in modern day astrology, I'm a Sagittarian. In traditional astrology, I'm a Scorpio. It depends on how you view the stars and which chart you go by. Anyhow, trying to find the blessing in disguise is the silver lining. It is the lesson in strengthening your character, and more so, it's the lesson in strengthening your soul's purpose, your soul's ascension, your soul's journey. Everything that we experience here is to further our growth in our soul's journey. It is, yes, it also, trickles down to our character as a human being, but we are essentially souls experiencing through this. Well, we are multi-dimensional beings experiencing this realm through our human experience. So essentially, it's finding that purpose. And sometimes, just letting go of something and not trying to go so deep as to why it happened, or trying to figure it out, or trying to stress yourself out why. And just really releasing allows you to live your life where you're able to one day meet that road again and be able to look back and understand why it happened. So that's also a really important lesson to understand, is letting go sometimes is part of you understanding why it happened. Because one day down the road, in another version of the now, you will understand why it happened. Because in order to understand something, you have to look back. You can't understand something that has happened moving forward. You have to look back on it in order to receive the message, in order to have learned the lesson. I'm also going to be reading from the book, and even tapping into your third eye chakra. I'm getting meditation on your third eye chakra is really going to open up your ability to see clearly. And then the quest, plunge boldly into life. Sag, if that's not you, I don't know what is. You know, really taking that leap forward. You know, I'm getting like the fool energy, you know, but this time you're not blindly jumping into something. You're moving in with more knowledge, more experience, that EI, that experienced intelligence that I like to refer to it as, you know, the emotional intelligence. But really plunging into life, setting up your next bold move, knowing and trusting that you are guided, that you are protected, that you will be, sorry, it's number 31, that you will be taken care of no matter what. No, we have number 31, ally in disguise. Discover the heart to find blessings. Message: as you advance along your hero's dream journey, prepare to encounter all types of people and circumstances. There will be those who start off as allies but turn out to be otherwise. And don't we know that? There will be those who judge as enemies who become the greatest instigators of your spiritual growth. Absolutely. If you know in advance that even the enemies you encounter are allies in disguise, you can relax. So relax, as there really is no such thing as a true enemy. When you reflect on your life, you will realize the most difficult challenges taught you the most valuable lessons and have made you more resourceful and resilient than you would otherwise be. Revel in the reality that you are who you are today, precisely because of the challenges you have faced and aced. Because of the challenges you have faced and aced. And now you are being asked to follow your path, the quest, to plunge boldly into life. Number 2. Your perception is most accurate when it's inside out. You've crossed the threshold from the ordinary world into the special world. It is here the rules of the ego and polite society no longer apply. In the ordinary world, it was acceptable to run from the things that scared you. In the special world, you walk towards those things with open arms. That's finding the ally in disguise. Look at that. Look at how these cards are speaking to each other, how they answer each other, how they complement each other. The quest, plunge boldly into life, discover the heart to find blessings, the allies in disguise, which is finding the gold in the lesson, the gold in the hardship. It's because of who you become and who you integrate as your soul's experience to strengthen you as a whole. In the special world, it is an invitation to explore your depth. In the ordinary world, in the special world, you walk towards those things with open arms. In the ordinary world, it was acceptable to associate falling with failing. In the special world, it is an invitation to explore your depth. In the ordinary world, it was customary to pretend you don't have a shadow. In the special world, your shadow is your greatest gift. Arise. In the ordinary world, when something was bizarre, you disregarded it as irrelevant. In the special world, strangeness is an indicator of value and importance. In the ordinary world, it was acceptable to blame other people for your difficulties. In the special world, you take full responsibility for your experience. Accountability, baby, that's one of the hardest things to have reflected back at you when you're facing that mirror. You know, when you're opening up to your gifts, when you're awakening, when you're ascending to higher states of consciousness, when you're reawakening to your abilities, but on a deeper level. It's all a game. It's every level, right? It's like every level of that video game, every level of your spiritual journey is going to come with more leaps and bounds to get there. But the payoff is something that is worth it, that makes it all worth it. The payoff is something that makes it all worth your while. What is the recent past energy for Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Nine of Pentacles, learning to stand on your own. Learning to find the ally in disguise, the blessing in disguise. And it has made you open up to realize that you can do this on your own, that you are very well capable. You are independent. You are a master at your craft. Whatever it is that you do, you're a master at your craft. And you're beginning to open up to this. And you had to go through and endure what you needed to in order for you to understand how strong and powerful you truly are, Sag. That you can do this, that you are successful, that you are independent, and you are able to reach those states of independence, of success, allowing you to take care of yourself, allowing you to shine and be able to be acknowledged and be successful for what it is that you have to offer. Beautiful. Strength of character, man. Strength of character. What is the current energy for Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? An awakening, right? That epiphany, that clarity. And you're in it right now. You're realizing why you had to go through everything. And although it was not fair or, how do I want to say this? And you still may not understand certain things, you will. Allow yourself to plunge boldly into life, moving on your quest, moving forward, having your eye on the prize. This is an epiphany, a reawakening, an awakening, an ascension, clarity, a divine gift of that crown chakra. Really tuning in and tapping into your abilities, all that you are, all that you have to offer, Sag. What is the near future energy for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Nine of Swords. That's why you're being gifted with this new beginning, with this new insight. And you're going to question it moving forward. You're going to question, but is this true? Yes. The answer is yes. Whatever it is that you're contemplating, whether you're enough, whether you are gifted, whether your gifts should be shared with the world, the answer is yes. I'm here to tell you that the answer is yes. Move in grace, with love, and know that it's okay to have these self-doubts, to question yourself. That is the internal dance of life, right? The back and forth, the internal tug of war that you no longer need to worry about, but you will be confronted with again and again because of belief systems, because of the way we think, because of how our mind takes hold of us and gets the best of us sometimes. But it's going to really take you to realign and come back to this energy that you are being gifted with in this now moment of ascension, of reawakening, of clarity, of truth, of communication, of a download, so you can move forward, always going back to this center moment of clarity, of communication, of truth, clearing out all that binds you, because it's only in your mind, because peace of mind is here for you. Peace of mind is here for you, Sag. You got this. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, okay. So I'm going to take this because I saw this first. Divine Love, Ace of Cups. We have 2 aces in like a 5-card spread, and then we have 2 additional cards. Look at that, 2 aces. This is the divine cup of love, Christ consciousness, of unity, of filling your cup, that it overflows, enabling you to share it with others, bringing a sense of ease, a sense of peace, allowing you to move forward in grace, in the graces of God, in that divine love, knowing that you are protected and led by the divine. Pisces energy. Perhaps you have Pisces moon, Pisces in your chart. The high priestess. This is really tuning into that divine energy and stepping back and becoming the observer, understanding the reasons why things had to happen. Furthermore, it is the all-knowing. And it has taken some work to get there. It truly has taken some work, and you have put in the effort, and you have realized that there is nothing more than that is gratifying, that is worthy of your efforts, than putting it in towards yourself. Putting it towards yourself, filling your cup, putting that effort towards yourself. There's nothing more gratifying and more rewarding. And that is why you are being gifted here of divine love and divine clarity. Because whatever it is that you endured in the past had to teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet. What is the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords? Please clarify the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You will be victorious. You will be victorious in the near future, conquering your fears, conquering those thoughts that always creep up. That lack-based belief system, that'll be broken. Peace of mind will be yours. You will be victorious moving forward, Sag. You got this. You got this. You will be victorious moving forward in the quest. Plunge boldly into life. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? New love. An offer in love. So this is your spiritual journey that has taught you some hard knock lessons, I want to say, Sag. Fuck, we've all been there, right? God knows I have. And now this is opening you up to your spiritual gifts, to divine love through self first, because you are a magnet for what you attract. So when you love yourself and you have that divine love for yourself, you're not taking anything from anybody anymore. You know your worth. You know your worth. And now you're moving forward victoriously, and there is a new offer of love that is coming in for you, that is going to be on this spiritual journey with you, I feel. That is going to embark on this spiritual journey, a spiritual soulmate, if you will. And they may be younger than you. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to leave it there, Sag. I pray that you've gotten some sort of clarity on how to move forward on your journey. I am wishing you good health always, peace, and above all, self-love, Sag. Stay well.